Hi guys, let's look at KCSE computer project prediction. Let's see how to handle a KCSE project using Microsoft Access. Therefore, our case study today is Babati Urban Council Revenue Collection System. Babati Urban Council is a local authority that is entrusted with the provision of services to its residents. Some of the services provided are: we have housing, garbage collection and disposal. We have sewerage services, licensing of businesses, maintenance of council property. To provide the above services, the council raises funds through the following. We have house rent. Therefore, house rent, the council rents out residents' houses at the following rates: single room, 500, one bedroom, 1500, two bedroom, 2500, 3 bedroom, 3500. Then you have garbage collection. Residents pay for garbage collection as follows: initial registration fee and monthly subscription. Then we have licensing of business. Business are and institutions located within the council attract the following rates. Therefore, you have general shop, 3K, hardware shop, 45,500K. Then you have private institutions, 10K, miscellaneous businesses, 2,500. Then you have market charges, 50 per day. Then we have sewer services. We have initial connection. You can opt to pay monthly or annually. Then we have parking fees. Therefore, according to the car category, you pay different charges. Therefore, you're supposed to, first of all, the council carries out data processing activities manually. There is a urgent need to computerize the council's activities. Develop a well-documented computerized system that will handle revenue collection for the council. Therefore, guys, the first thing is to come up with the tables. Then you think of queries, you think of forms, and also you think of reports. Therefore, let's do this project from scratch together. And basically, you just launch Microsoft Access. Therefore, I just go to right click, new, then Microsoft Access. Then I rename it as Babati Urban Council. Urban Council MIS. Then we launch it, we open the Babati. Then we go straight to creating the tables, therefore enable. Then you just go to create table design. Therefore, our first table it shall have the house. It shall have the house ID. The house ID. This can be auto number and primary key. Then you can have the location. You can have the location of the houses. Location. You can have the location of the houses. Then you can have the category, and then the prices, the prices. Therefore, for the prices, we can just have that one. We have category. Therefore, when we go to our question paper here, we have categories as we have single room, 1 bedroom, 2 up to 3. Therefore, let's have that category. If we just go to this point, go down here, go to lookup wizard, then go to I will type the values. Therefore, here we have single room. We have two rooms. We have single. Let me just confirm. We have single room, 1 bedroom. So you have single room. Can just have single. We have 1 bedroom. We have 2 bedroom. We have 3 bedrooms. Then next, finish. That is for the category. Then the next thing we have, after having that one, can just save this one. This is housing. That is housing. Then we can create our next table. Create, design. We have licensing. Therefore, you can have the license, that is the license number, can have a category under primary key. Then we have business name. Then you also have the business category. Business category. Let's just go back to our question paper. Therefore, for the business, licensing of the business, we have category. Therefore, you have general shop, hardware, private, and miscellaneous. Therefore, we can have a business category here. Look up wizard. Use option number 2. I will type next. Here we have a general shop. General, we have hardware. We have private and miscellaneous. And miscellaneous. That way. Then we have the charge. We have the charges there. Therefore, we save this one. We save this one as business. Then we have the next one. We have the garbage collection. Create, design. We have the garbage collection. Therefore, we can have the house ID there. Then we have registration fees for the garbage. This is currency. Then we can have let's just see, for the garbage we have monthly subscription and initial registration. Also, so we have the monthly, that is the monthly fee, that way. Therefore, this one we can save this one as garbage. Then it's talking of the primary key. Here we need to connect this one with the housing. Therefore, just go to lookup wizard. Then you use option number 1. I want the lookup field to get the values from another table or query. Therefore, I go to housing, then house ID. The house ID, that is the one that I use. Therefore, this is the house ID. You can just have a serial number here as the primary key for that matter. Then I save that one. That is for the garbage. Then create table design. We go to marketing ID. For this is auto number and primary key. Then we can have the customer ID and then the charges. The charges is 50 shillings. So you can just go to currency and set default value here to be 50. It will be automatically fed to the system. Then you have to save that one as markets. Let's just go to the question. For the market, it is 50 per day. Then we have the sewer services. Sewer services, just go to sewer services. Therefore, just go to create, then table design. Here we have the house ID. The house ID can have the sewer house ID. Sewer house ID here. Then you can have a serial number. Serial number. This is auto number and primary key. Then you can have the connection fee, and then the other fee. The connection fee here, the connection fee is 3500. So we just go to, this one is currency and default value is 3500. Then you have the sewer charges. Sewer charges. That one you leave it at that. Therefore, this is sewerage. You can just save it as sewerage. Then we have our last table. Go to create. Then you have the car parking. Therefore, you can have the car number. The car number. The car number is text. You can have it as the primary key. And then the category, and the charges. Therefore, this is the category and the charges. So for the category, we just go to lookup wizard, then use option number 2. I will type next. Then here we just go to a question paper. We have car, pickup, lorry, and cart. So you have cart, you have car, you have pickup, and lorry. Then you have lorry, like that. Those are the categories. So this is car parking. So guys, when we go to this one, we have car, yeah, that is it. Therefore, we need now to develop our system to computerize those stuff. So what you need to do here, first of all, we just go to sewerage here. We get the house number, therefore lookup wizard. Then you go to option number 1 or next. Sewerage is from a house, therefore housing, next. Then house number, next, finish. There we are. So guys, if I right click here and cross all these, if I go to my relationship, database tools, relationship, you'll get that now I have my relationship here, created for me automatically by the lookup wizard. So the next thing here is to create various forms to feed this data. Therefore, I just go to, like for example, I may start with the housing. Therefore, I may go to housing, then I go to create, then I just hit this form. That way. Therefore, you will notice that I have been created a form by the system. Therefore, I just right click, go to design view. I can opt to do a bit of modification on my stuff like that. For example, I want them to be readable like that. Therefore, I can just also do the same here like that. Therefore, just need to draw this, then go to format like that. Then increase that one. No, just like that. Then after doing that, I may need to run it and see how it looks like. So I need now to have, if I choose a category, like for example here, if I choose a category of the house single, it automatically populates the price for me. So what I need to do is just to go and study the prices. Therefore, I just go to 100, 1 bedroom 1500. Therefore, we are increasing with 1K. And therefore, I just go to prices here. And then I just type equals to if. Then if category, that is if that category is equal to 1, equals to 1, then the price is 500. Remember, guys, numbers, you don't put the quotes. Therefore, I copy that. I put a comma and then paste. Therefore, if category equals to this was equals to single. This was single. Mark the spelling. Therefore, if it's equals to 1, this becomes 1500. Therefore, again, I paste that one. Therefore, if category equals to 2, this becomes 2500. Then if it's 3, then we have that 500. Then you count the number of ifs. The number of ifs, it's 3, 1, 2, 3. So you put 3. Then I save that one. I save that one as housing, and then we can see what we have. Therefore, home, I run. You see now, if I just come to this point here, location, it is Muthaiga, and then the category is single. You see, single is automatically given 500. So if I go to a new one, and then I go here, the other one is, okay, it is in Koinange Street. Then I choose 3. You see now 3 will be automatically fed. So if I go to that, the other one, it is in Koch. Then I choose 2 bedroom. You see it gives 2,500. That means if I go now to my housing here, you see guys, this it's feeding inside my system automatically, and therefore that's how that one is supposed to be accomplished. So we go to the next one. You may opt to add buttons. That is the next buttons here. Just go to design. Like for example, I might just go and take this rectangle here, then choose to design, then hit this button, and then you draw it. Therefore, this wizard launches. You just go to add next. Here, next, finish. I may have that button. Then I take the button again. I draw the previous button. If I just go to previous button, next, text, next, finish. Then this one you can just pull it. Then from there, just go to design, take this button, draw the button for add new. If I just go to record operations, add new, next, text, that is read add new, finish. Therefore, these are my 3 buttons. I save. I can also add to cross, that is the button to cross my form. If I just go to form operations, cross form, next, text, finish. Then if now I run this one, you see I'm in a position to go to next, previous. If I need to add new, then I can just add. This is in Nyeri 1. Then category 3 bedroom. You see now I can be in a position to add. And when I go to previous, you will notice that I have captured this. Then if I need to cross, it crosses. Then if I need to create the next one for the garbage, I hit the garbage, go to create, then I hit on form. Therefore, the form is automatically created for me. Therefore, this one here, we can just go and remove this. You can remove this part here, this one. Then we pull this downwards. We can also increase this one just like we have done the other one. Say 16 and bold. Then we need to fix something here. Like now, I want a situation whereby when I run this one, if I choose house number 1, and then I need to see I needed to feed the registration, that is the registration fee here, and then the monthly. But for the garbage, let me just go back to the question. For the garbage, we have just a monthly subscription. Therefore, that one we don't have much, only to feed the monthly subscription and the other one. Therefore, here you notice that I have houses. I have house number 1, that is Muthaiga. So when I come to this point here, I am dealing with the Muthaiga, registration fee and the monthly fee, since they have been connected using the relationship, you see. Therefore, that is the importance of using the lookup wizard. So guys, we create the next one. That is garbage. We cross also this one. We create the next one. The next one is we have created the garbage, housing. We go to car parking. Therefore, create. Then you create the form. Therefore, we have the category. if we run this one, home run, if we run this one, you see we have the category cart, car, pickup, and lorry. So if I choose cart, it should automatically produce the charge here. If I only needed to feed the car number here, something of the sort. Therefore, I fill the car number and then I choose the category. The charges will automatically pop up. Therefore, just go to this one. We do just like we have done the other one. Therefore, we just go to our question paper and see how categories are charged. Therefore, we have car 100. We have car 100. Therefore, just go to that. So we go to this one. Type equals if category equals to car, then we charge 500. That is 100. Let's just go to the question paper and see. Therefore, we charge 100. Pick up 200. Pick up 200. So I just need to copy this part. Copy that. Then comma paste. So the another one is pick up. Pick up is 200. Then I put another comma. The next one is cart. Cart is charged 50. So car is charged 50. Then the lorry is charged the rest. The lorry is charged 500. Cart is 30. So this is 30. But the lorry is charged 500. 1, 2, 3. So we have 3 ifs. Good. So if now we go to this point here, you see a car is automatically charged 100. So if I go to next, then I have another vehicle. That one, and this is lorry. This is let's say this is a cart. You see it charged 30. Then we have another one. That's another car. This is lorry. It charged 500. So if you go to car parking, guys, here, for that case here, you realize that we have this, but you see these ones are not captured. So if you see that one happening, the best thing to do is to type the function in a query. So we just copy this, the way it looks like. We cut it, we remove it there. Then after removing it there, we create a query for car parking. Therefore, we go to create, then we go to query design, we choose car parking, then double click. I have 2 categories, therefore I delete one. So we just go to this part here, and paste our function there. Only that in query, a function will not start with an equal sign, but a full colon. That is the difference. Therefore, I can save this one as car parking. Remember, you cannot call a query and a table with the same name. So if I go here and view it, you see now it is working. Query is working. So I now need to make the query the record source of this. Therefore, I right click, I go to design view, then I go to design, I go to property sheet here, I change the record source to a query, car park, like that, then I save. So after doing that, remember I have to connect this field. We had messed up with it, so I just go to this. Record source of this one should be charges. So now it should work. You see now it's working, and I am not losing my data. I'll be in a position to get my data inside the query here. You see now I can use the query to populate the report, but whatever I had done earlier, I may not be in a position to see the values. So in case you need the values captured, you create a query instead of doing it directly that is connecting the form to the table. Therefore, that's how you go about it. Then we can proceed to the next one, the sewer. Therefore, the sewer charges, you can see what to do with it. Therefore, you see now house number 1, house number 2. You see now this one, since we said it is a default value, it is automatically captured here. You see it is automatically captured. But now we need the sewer charges. So let's see, go to the question paper and see about the sewer charges. The sewer charges we have monthly and annually. So if a person is of category annually, pays 3,000. If it's monthly, then it is 300. That means we must go back to the sewerage and add it's there, currency charges. We add category. Here we go to lookup wizard. We have 2 categories. We have annually, and we have monthly. We have monthly that way. So go to next, finish. So if I go to this part here, I have a category, annually, monthly, annually, that. So the sewerage charges will be automatically calculated using the annual. That is the category, sorry. So we just go to create, we go to form wizard, then we rearrange this. We have the house ID, then we have the connection fee, we have the category to follow, and then the sewer charges. Then we just go to next. I need it to be, you can have tabular, next, finish. Therefore, this is how our form looks like. This is a tabular form. So I go to this part here. I cross it. Then I just go to create. We create a query design. I go to sewage. Then I have all my fields that way. Then remember what we have done. We need to calculate the sewer category here. We need to calculate it here. Remember, we have to use the full colon. Then if, then that way. Then if category equals to, annually, then charges is 35 and 3,000, I think 3,000. Else the charges are 300. Then you have one if, so I cross with one bracket. Remember, guys, you can download copies of this from my website. My website address is just below this video. Therefore, you have sewerage. You can sewerage query. Remember, you cannot call the query and table the same name. So we just confirm the charges. We have charges of sewerage as 300, and we also have 3,000 annually. So the next thing is to connect this form of ours. Therefore, you go to design view, you go to design, you go to properties, you change the record source to that of query sewerage queue. That way, then you save. So now, if I run, you see now it will automatically fix. If somebody is paying annually 3,000, if monthly, and if you change, it will automatically change for you. Therefore, on the other hand, we have the houses here, the house number. Therefore, you need to add the house number. If you add, you go to housing here, we capture a new house number. Then, like for example, you can have joins. Category is single. Add. So if I now go to sewerage here, I will be in a position to have house number 5. You see, I have to get house number 5, and then I am paying annually. You see, guys, that one is working perfectly. Then when we go to business, here we have the business category, we have general, we have hardware, we have private, we have miscellaneous. So business name, we can have A, can have C, F, G. So the charges should also be automatically populated using this field business category. So we can also go and do that one. We can go and do that one. Therefore, I just need to go to create, then query design. Sorry, create. We go to create query design. Then I go to business. Then license number, business name, category, and charges. Then I go to charges here. Therefore, I go to charges here. Then we put the full colon. Then if, open the bracket, therefore if business category is equal to general, equals to general, general, spelling must be correct, general, then what are you supposed to charge? If I just go to general and check from our question paper, our general Babati. If it was general, let's just go to this one. Okay, let's just fix our values there. If it's general, let's just fix our values. If business is general, let's say 5,000, comma. So you just need to copy this up to that point without copying the full colon. Therefore, I copy that. Therefore, if it's general, 5,000. Therefore, if it's hardware, for example, let's say 8,000. Then if it's private, paste. Therefore, if it's private, let's say 15,000. Else, let's say 20K. Then we have 3 ifs. 1, 2, 3. Good. So I save that one. Let's just save it as square 1. Then I close it. So I need to create the business. Therefore, I just go to create. Then I can go to form wizard. I use square 1. Send everything to the right. Next. We want it to be tabular. Next. Then this is business. Business registration. So this is what we have. Therefore, automatically when you choose private, you see, when you choose, it automatically tells you the category. Then from there, in case you want to populate a report, you just go to create, then report wizard, send everything to the right, next, finish. Therefore, I have a report. This is the business report. If I need another report, I just go to create report wizard. I need to create a report for car parking. Therefore, next, finish. That is the report for car parking. Then from there, I need to create a dashboard or a main form, and therefore I just go to create, then form design. This is my form design. Then I right click, can give it some color. Like for example, I can give that color. Then save it as main form. Then from here, I need these forms and reports to be here. Therefore, I just go to design, you take this button and draw it here. Then you go to form operations, open form, next. I need to have business registration. If I go to next, here I just write business. I need this one to be business. Therefore, business registration, like that, finish. Then I go back, next, I take the button, I draw the next here. This one is for form operations, open form, next, car parking, next. This is car parking, finish. Then I also make it bigger. Next, I go to design, I draw there, therefore I need next. This is for garbage collection, next. I go to this point, this is garbage collections. Then you also do that one. Then I go next, I go to this point, I draw it here. Then I need the next one for housing, next. I need from operations, open, next. I need for housing, next. Therefore, this is housing, like that. Then I do that. Then you go to design. I take the next button here. This is for the sewerage. Form operations, open form, next. Sewerage, next. Text open. This is sewerage, like that. This is forms, therefore I just need to take a label and type forms. These are my forms. Forms operations. For this forms operations. Then I go to format, I make it black and bold and size 16. Then we have reports on the other side, therefore I just come and write reports. Then I do formatting. These are the reports. If I go to design, take the same button, draw there. Then this time round you go to report operations, then preview, next. I have business, therefore this is business reports, finish. I go again, draw the next one here. Therefore this is report operations, preview, next. Car parking, next. Text, therefore this is car parking reports, finish. Then after doing this one, you can type the title here, therefore the title of my report here. Therefore my report here is Babati Council, Municipal Council. It was Municipal Council, Municipal Council management system. Then you do centered, big size, like that. Then guys, after doing this one, you can also make sure these ones look nice. Like for example, you can change their color. This one should be white. You can change this one format. This one can be that color and color red, bold. There we are. Then after doing this, you go to file, you go to options, you go to current database. Here, display form, you choose the main form. Then type the heading here. The heading is Babati Urban Council, MIS. Then you remove these ones, you remove display navigation pane, you remove allow full menus, you remove allow default shortcuts. Then you click on OK. OK. Then you close your work, save it, then open. Your system is complete. So let's see what we have. Let's see what we have. Therefore, basically, you will have the main form. This is how the project should be submitted. Therefore, you have your main form and everything here. If now I want to fill the business, you see, I fill the business. I can fill the car parking. I can also have the garbage collection. I can have the housing. I can have the sewerage. Then I can also have my reports. You see, I have my reports here. Therefore, guys, that's how, in a simple and nutshell, you can come up with a Microsoft Access project from scratch up to the end. Remember, you can download copies of these materials from my website. The URL is just below this video. And therefore, guys, remember to subscribe, share these videos, comment, and also